All right, guys, we're back. Gonna rock on for our next hot takes video. I was like, wait, what? What are we doing again? Yeah, right. Put that up. Funny little thumbnail, little goofer. We're jumping into hot takes 29 now. We could just go ahead and pick up where we left off. I did order a little bit of a snack. So I think when that gets here, I'll just pause, eat, and then we'll finish up. We'll go for about an hour here, see what people are talking about. I gave a long explanation for my thoughts on the festival battles at the start of the last one, anticipating we would get non-stop festival battle talk, and that didn't really happen. So now I feel kind of dumb. But anyway, yeah, let's do that. Oh, as for my snack, too, I did... Yeah, your boy got some Wendy's chili. Oh, yeah. I failed my 30... I was going to do another 30-day salad challenge with Swag Kage. And Iron Cane was in there, too. But I failed it. After World Tournament ends, we're going to, strong on 30 days of salad. But Swag Kage and Iron Cane are laughing right now. They're laughing. There you are. All right. Pity for the monthly banners is better than the 3+1 we got for Saiyan Day. Okay. For low spending players or free to play players, yes, that is true. For someone like me, who it's rainbow every single unit is what I do. The 7 featured unit banners are it's oh my god, like the Saiyan Day banner is 1,000 times better than the Daima Vegeta banner. Dude, those, oh my god. Those pity banners are just a nightmare, dude. Being 10 featured units. God, it's so terrible. But again, that's specifically for me, who rainbows every single character no matter what, right? So, yeah. Okay. With the monthly banners every 3 multis, you get a featured unit. 1,050 stones, only 2 featured units total. Only 2 featured units total? Oh my god. Would have gotten pity plus more featured. Yeah, again, light spenders and free-to-play players. The pity is good. I mean, when it came out, that's what I told people, and they said I'm an idiot. So, I don't know. It's almost like most of the times when people tell me stuff, it's wrong! Almost. But yeah, it's, again, for low spenders or free, the pity is good. That's kind of what the point of it is, right? It's set up to where, those players that don't spend a shit ton get kind of oh, damn, okay, if I just, swipe the credit card 2 times right here, I'm guaranteed to get the character, right? So, Dokkan Fest Raccoon? Huh. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. At this point, 10 years in, I'm not really turning down, anything like that, right? Whatever. Raccoon has a really good battle with Vegeta, well animated. That episode of Dragon Ball Z looks great. So, I mean, I got no problem with that. Really strengthening up the Ginyu Force category with another Dokkan Fest for Raccoon. I don't hate that. The Ginyu Force was so strong in 2022 that they've become very popular characters in Dokkan because of it. So, I don't think that's a terrible idea at all. I actually would really love if Dokkan would bring Ginyu from Dragon Ball Super into Goma's body. And I think Ginyu in Goku's body just stand alone. So, if we look, there's only one of those. And it's the SR, this right here. Ginyu Goku is a card that you can get, but it's just with green incredible gems, and he's just an SR. I'd love if that was just a Dokkan Fest. I know that this guy transforms into him. Yeah, we got that. But you guys, that would be so sick, man. I would love that. 2 operas. Yeah, so okay. Well, oh my god, dude, perfect. Yeah, so I mean that sort of genocide. I was thinking, I was like, damn, Iron Cane, he's kind of, he's built, right? He's hits the gym. I mean, he's got himself a girlfriend now. Iron Cane is killing it. And I'm like, damn, man, what if Iron Cane is right? I don't think 2 Whoppers is too crazy, right? Just 2 Whoppers, that's not crazy. Now it's if it's 2 Whoppers, plus you got some, chicken juniors, maybe, then we got fries too, and we got a chocolate shake or something. Yeah, no, for sure. Just 2 Whoppers though. I mean, I just kind of I don't know. But like, maybe Aaron's right. So that's why kind of let's do another 30-day salad. Let's do that. Let's do that. But yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, man. 2 Whoppers is like, oh my god, dude. Whoa, calm down. Like, I don't know, man. 2 Whoppers ain't that big of a deal. Well, what do people say here? 2 Whoppers really that big of a deal? I don't know. Okay, I mean, again, this site sucks now. I blame Elon for this. It says 7 replies, but it shows me 2. Great. Thank you. Yeah, stacking characters are definitely back, yeah. The festival battles is so difficult. A lot of players are struggling to beat it. I know there's going to be, I don't want to do it because it's long and I don't want to lose 2 hours in, or the charges, or what's really tough, or anything like that. So what Dokkan is going to do is they're going to make strong characters for the event, designed for the event, to help players with that. 7th anniversary LRs are the best units in the game. I heavily disagree. Let's finish it. Year 10s are hurt by not being able to tank slot 1 early in the fight. I mean, I could get the argument, sure. But, I mean, again, I am living in a world where the hardest fight in the game is a fight that ends in 75 turns. So, it's like, I mean, yeah, turn 1, slot 1 definitely helps for battle-hard and formidable foes. I mean, we have a lot of different content right now. A lot of the red zone stages are kind of like set up differently. The Jiren fights, the hit fights, the Goku Black Infusions and Lasso fights, the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta fight. Like, those fights are all a lot of different. We have the battle-hard and formidable foe fight, which is essentially kind of like a Super Battle Road type setting. And then we've also got the festival, the festival battles, right? I don't know. I just can't. There's no way you could just pretend that Tech Vegito's not just obviously number 1, right? Like, I mean, to me, it's obvious he's number 1. But this Goku, I'm sorry, this Goku is really good, dude. I mean, he has 90% damage reduction his first 3 turns in slot 2. Now, keep in mind that, like, he has this and this, this and this right away, right? So, like, even, he lives AoE Cell Max as Super, for example. I mean, I guess one reason is because he has type advantage, but yeah, anyway. So, like, yeah, I like this guy. I mean, the Vegeta, unfortunately, I mean, you go back to my, that's not nothing new. Go back to my original showcase on him, and I'm pointing out how stupid it is that they gave him double guard. I have no idea what they're thinking. No clue. I guess they wanted to differentiate them, but by really doing that, they just create a one that's 1,000 times better. At the start. I mean, Gogeta I like better than Vegito, but Vegito's active skill is better than Gogeta's active skill, right? Because Vegito's active skill is the best active in the game, basically. So this right here should have been like 50% damage reduction. Boom. That would have fixed this character, because this guy can get absolutely blasted early on. Absolutely blasted, unfortunately. But yeah, I disagree hugely. Vegito is the best character in the game. I can't even think of anyone else at 2. Maybe if you really wanted to argue with me that, like, the 7th anniversaries or LRs are like 2 and 3, I mean, that one I could get behind a little bit more, but there's no way. There's no way I'm saying that Vegito's not the best in the game. Kid Goku is a fantastic release. Happy they saved him for Saiyan Day instead of 10th anniversary, because they made him phenomenal. Yeah, here's the thing. For many years in a row now, the Saiyan Day TUR character is better than a lot of the anniversary characters, right? Like, God Goku is better than the Carnivals. Last year, Tech Vegeta, I mean, I was taking him over Broly. I would have taken him over the Gammas as well, right? Like, like, the Saiyan Day character kicks ass. EGL Goku's based on the first time we see him feels like cool way to kick off the post-10th anniversary. Yeah, I get that. I mean, judging by me and Nano's hype metric, Kid Goku falls well short of what we typically see at Saiyan Day. I think it being episode 1 Kid Goku, I don't know if Saiyan Day was the right landing spot for him. I definitely am down with getting another Kid Goku, and he is very good, but, I mean, hype-wise, he's maybe not as high as some of the recent Saiyan Day characters we've seen, but I actually think the 10th anniversary was very good. I have minor complaints about the 10th anniversary compared to a lot of the community, so I mean, it's whatever, right? Because remember, the April 1st Dokkan Fest is going to be another low hype Dokkan Fest that we're going to be getting. All right, both the EZ and Super EZ will be disappointing on release. Oh, well, I mean, there's nothing to indicate that whatsoever. We have no... So, Dude Central's saying that this guy's EZ8 and this guy's Super EZ8 are not going to be good. But, again, I don't know that there's anything really indicating that whatsoever. Where are they? Well, this guy's Super EZ8 is not even close to being on the docket. I think I'll go ahead and pause right here and pull up Misaka's Super EZA chart. But the thing to keep in mind about this is these are based off of the order characters off the order characters EZA'd is what it appears to be, not their original release order. So I'm like a second away from pausing. Nope, found it. Thanks to Misaka's Super EZA chart right here. I guess I should probably just bookmark this. So, if we just take a glance at this, you could see, because now this is a bit of an older one. So, since Cell right there, you could basically color him in, and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, you could color him in as well. And it's very obvious that they're moving in order of character EZAs. Not their original, release order and shit like that, really. Right? So, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is not even anywhere even close. He actually, he would be, right in this area, because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a 7th anniversary character, but there's still many, many, many characters over him, right? A lot of characters before we might potentially get to him. This guy, I have no idea where he is. Actually, I mean, we could go right back to Misaka's EZA chart right for this. Here we go, right here. Again, shout out to Misaka for making these. These are great. So let's go and take a look at this bad boy, and then we look, and yeah, I mean, he's not the oldest character to not EZA yet. It is Angel Golden Frieza, but he's right there, right? You know, we now have got Path to Power Kid Goku EZA'd. So keep in mind, I mean, really, any character you see here, any celebration, one of these characters could drop. I mean, looking at it, you know, we have a lot of GT stuff now in line. So now Pan is available as well. So maybe a GT worldwide, and then I mean we'd have Super. Well, they did just use these two, yeah. So we have Super 17, Pan. Oh no, that's all we've got for GT actually. Okay. Well, looking at this, what would be worldwide? Oh god, I feel like people are gonna turn on power. No. God, okay. We've done a lot of turn of power, man. We could do it's okay if we do the other arcs of Dragon Ball Super too. I swear to God, it's okay, man. It's okay. I mean, I think Namek, because some of this like these characters are maybe what I would describe as Namek adjacent. I mean, we did just use full power Frieza and Goku though. Yeah, because like pairing these guys up, I like that Resurrection F plus Namek idea for worldwide. I actually think that works quite well. Like a Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan Goku, where his first transformation into Super Saiyan is voiced, that would hit hard, dude. And then our first Dokkan Fest Final Form Frieza, I think would also be a W, right? And then, I mean, they could just redo Golden Frieza and the Blues. I mean, Goku and Vegeta could be a tag character. Boom. W, right? And then Golden Frieza, obviously, they can make sick in a number of different ways. And then they could EZA during it. Ginyu could EZA during it. Maybe, these guys could as well. It could be very fun. We now have a bunch of superhero characters available, too. The Gammas, dude. Oh, my God. Could you imagine? Because we would definitely want a start of turn orange Piccolo. Could be a upcoming Dokkan Fest or major celebration. Tag Gammas as well. We could definitely get that. Cell Max will need a Dokkan event at some point. Yamcha's in range. Tech Bardock. I'm just kind of like looking through. I wonder what they're saving Pikkon and Janemba for. Huh. That is interesting to think about. But yeah, and what is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Him, Tapion, and Pan. What are they being saved for? Remember, it might not be saved for anything. And Like, this is where people can get huge frustrations with the game. Like, in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, maybe to, like, some of y'all, like, oh, he was, like, a special character. He was, like, the first character I was super hyped about, or the first character I really, like, like, a lot of that happens, and you never know when the next EZA, like, big-time fumble is gonna be. If we look through the 10th anniversary characters, and this is where I disagree heavily with a lot of the community, I don't really consider most of these really fumbles, especially, see, like Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza, look at them completely different. They're, what are they sitting there for? The festival, man. Like, right? Like, they're good. They're good. I mean, I don't like EGL Super Vegito, but, like, I don't feel like, I'm not, like, gonna sit here and rant about a Super EZA at this particular moment. Like, a lot of this guy could have been better, but, I mean, we've seen worse Carnival LRs. We've seen way worse than this guy. Not the biggest deal. The only real, like, I'm not going to talk about free-to-play characters either, whatever. The only real, like, dog shit one, I think, is Kaioken Goku. Kaioken Goku is actually the only, like, dog shit character here. It's just Kaioken Goku. He is horrible. He really is. He's bad. It's just him, though. Like, Beerus and Hercule, I would say they're solid. Demon King Piccolo is good, but he's bubbling. He's waiting for, like, a demonic power team, right? Obviously, we know how good a lot of the other LRs are. I'm not the biggest fan of Frieza and Goku, but, you swap into Goku, and that character is very competitive, right? I mean, that Frieza's handout heal can be very good. This guy gets hated on a lot, but he's just a nice, solid character. So, yeah, I don't know. People would like this Gohan a lot more if you fucking died like a bitch every other run like this Frieza did. Then they love Gohan more. You know how the community is. Oh my god, character that sucks 7 out of 8 times, but the 8th time is God? That's my favorite type of character. Not me. Not me. Not me. Alright. I'm gonna go, smash up some Wendy's chili. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Coming back in. Nice and refreshed. Let's go. Let's see what else we got here. I should have finished Sekiro last year. Oh, yep. Yeah, we did do a stream. It was like me, Garash, and maybe Iron was there. We did do more Sekiro. When was that? We must have gotten a trophy. Oh, it was April of 2024. So I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake at the time. Or, yeah, FF7 Rebirth. Oh, and that was the day we did the Silver Age. Yeah. Okay, well, here's the thing about Sekiro, right? Right now, me and Iron Cane have an agreement. Iron Cane goes to Platinum Final Fantasy 16, and I'll go to Platinum Sekiro. Easy. Right? I mean, I follow through with my, promises between men, as we say. I'm gonna have that Death Stranding plat coming up, so be ready for that, right? But, I mean, Iron, I don't... Yeah, Iron, I don't think could ever do either of these two, 16 or Rebirth. I don't think Iron Cane has it in him. I don't think he's got it in him, chat. Okay, well, we might save the Latina thread for next time. By 2030, I've married a fiery and passionate Latina woman. I have dual Dokkan accounts, one for myself, one for my wife. His wife roasts him in Spanish. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. My children are born with Dokkan instincts. This is like Goten being able to go Super Saiyan at age 7 or 6. Whatever it is. It's the same thing. Summon reactions are even crazier, filled with Spanish phrases I pick up from my wife. Dame ese LR Papi Dokkan. Wait, what? Give me that LR Daddy Dokkan. Okay. Guys, we're learning a lot here. Dokkan X Latin dance fusion content. Is this what you guys want? Is this the next step? Okay. Vamos Gogeta and Bro Mid. That doesn't sound like me at all, man. Okay. So, Dokkan becomes a global sport? Whoa. Dokkan tournaments are now part of the Olympics. Chat, what are we thinking? Lover Dad DT. Wait a minute, wasn't that a thing? Wait, that was a thing, right? It was like my tweets, but in Spanish or something. Yeah, man. I've been shafted by life itself in the best possible way. So what's the moral of the story, chat? Get yourself a Latina. That's it. Boom. This user's pretty awesome. Okay, pancakes. They're a pretty good Dokkan player. I know that. Yep. Seen them do some impressive stuff. Yep. All right, villains can and should get their own anniversary. Okay, let's come to a hard stop. I'm going to talk about this, and then we'll read the rest. They're not going to do that because anniversary is not like... I mean, no offense to Twitchy Gains here. I don't want to... Again, they're trying to make the most money they can. Anniversary is when they make the most money they can. It might be quirky and fun, so we have Cell, Baby, Boo, and Vegeta here. That wouldn't make the most money. This is why they wouldn't really do this. They're not gonna drop an anniversary, just period, without Super Saiyans. I mean, maybe we could say that, like, Baby kinda is, like... Isn't there, like, a theory that, like, Super Baby 2 is, like, you know, Baby going, like, Super Saiyan 3 in, like, Vegeta's body or some shit like that, right? Like... I don't know. They just won't do this because this is not going to make the most money. And that's the thing. Like, we'll lead into some of these major celebrations for, like, anniversary and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, all that's cool, but, like, they're just probably going to default to fusions. And then we can work our way back through various Super Saiyan forms and stuff like that. So, should get their own anniversary. Plenty of the most important villains have plenty of material left for an LR. Yeah, and many characters. Yep. Character beats him already has their big one once the anime game. See, like, again, this is kind of like, I don't know, like, damn, I can't think of a way to say this, like, gently, other than this is just something that really is kind of, like, I think only pretty much, like, a fantasy land thing. Like, if you view the game through, like, the gaze of, like, the private server, where the game is just an infinite fantasy playground, you just load in and you have every character rainbowed and shit like that, and it's not, like, an actual, like, business the game is running. Now, obviously, they make a bajillion, zillion, million, trillion, fulfillion dollars, yes, but, I mean, we know how corporations, stuff like that go. All this just coming back to say they're not going to do this. Because it's not, like, fusions and Super Saiyans and stuff. That's it. I mean, I'd love to see a lot of these characters get their LRs and stuff. For sure, though. For sure. Great 8 Vegeta's very good right now. Baby needs some respect. Kid Boo's Easy 8 was good, but we do need his LR. We're definitely ready for a new Cell as well. A new perfect Cell. Like, just Cell perfect. There's 3. The Int, Tech, and STR ones. And the STR one is the most recent one. And he's a 2016 character. Beast Gohan top 1, don't care. Yeah, I can't. He's still very good. He synergizes so damn good with the 10th anniversary fusions, but nah. Dokkan is fumbling their Daima releases. Release time or strength-wise is not great. I think... I can't... I don't know. So, like, they snuck in Glorio and Goku before the anniversary, which ended up being, like, a months-long affair. I just can't be upset at how either of those have gone, right? So then we look at mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I'm not going to argue if you want to say, regardless of anything, he should just be, like, a top 5 unit in the game. Because it's, like, you know, canon Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, like for the first time ever. And it should just be way better. Like, I kind of buy that. Like, you know, Beast Gohan being introduced into the game, he should be as good as that, you know, 9th anniversary LR Beast Gohan is. When we have new, fresh stuff, especially with a lot of hype attached to it, I would prefer for it to be even better. But, I mean, am I going to call any of these guys a fumble? That's tough. I mean, I do... Now that there is an established hardest fight in the game, though, and Daima Vegeta completely sucks ass in there, Daima Goku, I would argue, is unrunnable in there. Glorio is good in there, but right now I'm not really pressed in either way, but I mean, let's see what happens with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Obviously, as Super Saiyan 4 Goku comes out and he's mid, you know, people are gonna be mad. there's gonna be some anger. So we'll see what happens. That's me trying to sound like I'm Xemnas. There's a you know what? These videos are meant to be fun goofs right here. What the scene I was thinking of as I was talking right there. If I just type in Xemnas gives Roxas his name. Roxas his name. Surely that'll come up, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I would rather it be, because I'm thinking of, probably right here. Well, hold on, chat. Let me just find the moment here. Wait, I haven't heard Japanese Kingdom Hearts before. What?
君は何も感じない。実感できない。意味が欲しいか。ラクサス。新しい君だ。
Chat, was that Cell? Is he voiced by Cell? Bro, I didn't know that. Wait, dude, wait, bro, I literally, like, I just said that, and it's like, just like, as I was, like, saying that, like, I thought of this scene, obviously the English version. I think that the voice actor for Xemnas, I think he's awesome, dude. Like, when he's taught that final battle, Sora versus Riku, oh my god, versus Xemnas, please. Like, there's a, like, you know, people could come on here and they'll defend Kingdom Hearts 3 and stuff like that all day. Yeah, you go ahead, man. But I'm sorry, man. Kingdom Hearts 3 cannot, it can't even stand in the same fucking stratosphere as Kingdom Hearts 2, dude. Don't even get me started, man. Okay. But wait, now I gotta double check. Dude, is Xemnas is voiced by Cell? Is that what that is? Yeah, yep. Here we go. Wakamoto. That's Cell. Wow, that was crazy. That's only in one of these hot take videos does that happen. Wow, okay. Yeah, anyways, Xemnas kicks ass, man. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got here. People hating on festival battles actually hate playing Dokkan. I mean, we could take a little bit of this, because I mean, I do see people on the timeline and stuff like that baiting all day about their favorite characters, right? Just doing hours and hours and hours of runs, you know, for whatever character. But now, with the festival battles, it's a big deal. Everyone says, oh my god, we don't have time to do that. But, I mean, it sure fucking seems like they have time to play the game a lot elsewhere. So, like, I think any time, like, we're talking festival battles, and someone comes in and goes, we aren't all jobless idiots, or something like that. It's like, well, it is a mobile game. You know, you could just, like, you know, just, like, close your phone, and it keeps your progress, and you can just, like, come back, and I don't know. There's legitimate reasons to be upset with festival battles, but I'm kind of, you know, we're pushing ground here that I like, yeah. I love super challenging fights. I like festival battles. So fun when the community's struggling. Feels like Red Zone Broly, yeah. Sitting for 3 hours just dies, yeah. Oh, it says the only annoying thing? I would certainly say charges are as well, but yeah, I mean, some things in Dokkan history would be thought of completely different if Global is going to get it at the same time, right? Like, Red Zone Broly would be thought of in history way more as a menace if he dropped on Global at the same time. I promise you guys that. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Skynet. Yeah, tournament is boring as fuck. It's not really a hot take. We hate it, yes. Looking back in hindsight, LR Physical Gogeta Blue and Broly were underwhelming releases, especially compared to what came in Part 2. I don't agree. I mean, Beast was way better than them, but were they underwhelming? No. I don't agree with that. I don't agree. There should be no reason why they have bad transformation conditions, and then when they're transformed, we're just worse than Beast anyway. Yeah, but, I mean, this is more so they just made Beast, like, the strongest character in history. I think there's a couple of ways to look at this. Derek is looking at this as in, because Gogeta and Broly don't reach the heights Beast does, they're underwhelming. But it's more so that Beast was just put on such a pedestal by Amatsu. Amatsu, self-proclaimed Gohan fan, right? I think that's more so what it is. I think Gogeta and Broly were good, and they were good all year. But, like, Beast was just, I mean, given such, like, preferential treatment is more so what happened. LRDKP is a fantastic free-to-play unit. Why'd they restrict them to Demonic Power / Extreme? When they knew damn well Dragon Ball Saga Dokkan Fest unit would be released almost immediately after. I don't really have a problem with it. It's kind of like, you know, they restrict him heavily in order to make him good. Now, how the year goes will determine. When I look at Demon King Piccolo, my brain just goes to Goma from Daima. This, like, running this guy as a floating support on Goma's team, I have to imagine is going to be really helpful. But, I mean, here's the thing. So Global, again, we're synced. This is the first time Global's experiencing, you know, kind of like the first 6 months of the year, like the way JP does. This kind of like meta of festival battles, battle hard and formidable foes, and then the various red zone stages is not changing until we get to Tanabata. So, and then fights are like going to get a lot harder. So, like, if we get Goma for Golden Week, this guy could still be really good. But we'll see. We'll see. But again, I don't have an issue with this guy having restrictions. I don't care. It's like, when I have a problem with a character having restrictions, it's going to be like this guy. I do not like his restrictions. Or a character I, you know, defended for a long time. I mean, I still would. Great character, great release. But I don't like what they did with his kit, is this guy. Like, Dokkan Fest leaders like this, these characters should not have restrictions whatsoever. But Demon King Piccolo having one, I just see no problem with it. Lower hidden potential system... lower the hidden potential system additional rate to 1.5%. But if it procs, it's an automatic super. So if you have 30 additional, you'd have a 45% chance to super instead of a 60% chance at 50-50. I think for me personally, I would like that because I just am now at this stage in my life just triggered by additional normals so much. Lowering the rate of proccing it though is interesting, right? Because like right now, 1 point of additional gives you 2% chance to additional. 1 point of crit gives you a 2% chance to crit. 1 point of dodge gives you 1% chance to dodge. A lot of dumb fucks in the community will argue, oh, well, that's why you never do dodge at all, because it's got a lower chance. But the reason is because what procs dodge is way stronger than the additionals and crits. Currently this year, though, there is a lot of dodge canceling. They finally were like, oh my god, dodge is like way too fucking strong on these characters, right? Like, we gotta like bring in dodge a little bit. So that's what they're doing. Which, I mean, again, I do kind of agree with. So lowering it to like, you know, 1 point gives a 1.5% chance. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. Units should be made with the intention of dominating at 55%. Well, no. Immediately, I'm going to cut you off right there. Sorry. Again, I mean, I understand the game we're playing. It's a gacha game, right? Like, I know we could easily just say you should be able to get one character and then you dominate, and, you know, they should give out way more stones, stuff like that. Like, I totally get it, but, I mean, it's a gacha, right? Like, it's just like, we know what type of game we're playing, what they're going to do. And, I mean, I think gachas are, like, less... okay, man, I'm choosing my words carefully. I'm not defending gachas, but I'm just saying gachas to me are less of a villain in this current day compared to what they used to be, because every fucking game has like these types of mechanics basically now, right? Like, all games are trying to be like live service games and shit like that. So, but I mean, you gotta understand what you're playing, man. So, like, no, they don't want you to do that because they don't want you to spend money, get one copy and be like, I'm good. They want you to be frustrated. They want you to lose to the Festival of Battles, and they want you to summon more on Kid Goku. If I had one more dupe at Kid Goku, I would have beaten the Festival of Battles, so I'm going to go summon more. That's like what they're doing. If you're a whale, want a rainbow, the unit should of course be better, but a unit should not need dupes in order to actually be competitive. But again, they're like, it's the game is them trying to make money, unfortunately. I mean, it's kind of, it is what it is. Unfortunate, right? Strong characters with like 20 additionals are better than AoE Broly units for World Tournament. No. No, you silly goose. Not at all, because you got to understand, like for World Tournament, like you want to be moving fast, complete it fast to get a score. You want it to play all of these different animations constantly to do these attacks. That is significantly slower. And nothing beats Piccolo Jr. anyway. Just flip up and bosses are dead. Festival is the second best event. Dude, I can't believe this. I thought that this video was going to be filled with people. Festival's the worst ever. I thought I was going to be getting novels about how bad the festival is. And we're not seeing that at all. Okay. Festival is the second best event ever released behind the legendary Goku event. Interesting. Okay. Saw this as a junior in high school, a ton of college classes. I don't just have infinite. Oh, no. He means I say this. As a junior in high school with a ton of college classes, I don't just have infinite free time. Tech Vegito's best unit ever, and it's not close. I would like some. I don't think I can agree, because here's the thing, Owen. Beast was literally invincible a year ago. Like, he pretty much couldn't die. Like he was invincible. That's just what it was. Like there was a different level of power and aura that he had. I mean, I understand how broken the Tech Vegito active skill is and shit like that, but you still got to get many turns in there. I mean, remember, Beast would show up turn 1, and dude, I mean, he controls the fight, right? Nowadays, I mean, they completely moved the game. Like, how are they going to power creep Beast Gohan? You know, so where he doesn't just completely dominate the game. They made the bosses so tanky and these fights so long is how they moved it away from Beast Gohan, right? So now these fights are just like mega long. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do like longer fights, see their characters build up and stuff like that. I do think a lot of people will warm up to the festival as more characters come out and it just gets easier, right? And people are going to warm up to it. I mean, it's just like Red Zone Broly, all this stuff, like, yeah, it's going to happen. I think characters should release with battle motions. Wait. Oh, okay, but you're talking about the banner units. Gotcha. Okay. No reason why Hercule Beerus and now Kid Chi-Chi don't have battle motions. Chi-Chi didn't get a battle motion. When the hell is she ever going to get one? Well, okay, here's the thing, Rachel. They did actually just randomly give Blue Gogeta a battle motion, right? So if we look down, so we have the data download, right? Data download hits, and Kid Goku's got his battle motion, new Dokkan Fest. But just for no reason at all, they just fucking threw in Super Saiyan Gogeta and Blue Gogeta. Just boom. Their battle motions are just there. So, I mean, I think there's a very good chance, we're going to get Dokkan Fest, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the World Tournament when he transforms again, with Kibito and Yemo and Spopovich around. And then in that data download, like Kid Bulma, the LR Bulma character will get her battle motions. I think this is something we might see them do. Right now, I'm still leaning heavily towards the opinion that this Blue Gogeta battle motion being a thing doesn't mean anything. Like, they just gave him the battle motion, but this doesn't mean he's got a new character coming, doesn't mean he's got an EZA or a Super EZA. I think they literally just gave him his battle motion because his Blue Gogeta is cool, and they just, threw it in there, right? So, I would expect we'll see a lot more of that, where battle motions would be added for characters. But, I mean, I'm not opposing this take, though, that, the new characters should definitely all have them, right? Hercule Beerus and Chi-Chi. And let's rate your profile. You said 800 days. Wow, 1.8 is very high. Remember, guys, people might look at like my power level or another like high level whale, and remember, like Dokkan is my life, basically, right? Like if you're like above 1,000,000 power level, like you're a fucking beast, right? Like that's it. Being above 1,000,000. Because remember, the thing I do wish is that they would update the system a little bit. I think the game has too much of, like, this system has too much of a reliance on link leveling. Way too much of a reliance on link leveling. There are many other metrics. I swear, I think the EZA grinders should be rewarded heavily, because that is, like, tough to get to, like, 999 on all these EZAs. I hate that, like those... They should be rewarded for that. I think every EZA stage you do should give like 10 power level or something like that. Like revamp the system a little bit. Just raise the amount you need for the bonuses to compensate, and then make every single EZA stage you do give like 10 power level or something like that. And then, like really do that. Make titles mean something. So like Iron Cane, he has all these titles he could grind out that do nothing. There's no point. But, like, imagine if there was tangible, like, all right, Iron Cane, if you get this series of titles, that's going to make your android characters have more HP, more attack, more defense. Iron Cane would come his pants to do, oh, shit, dog! I can make my android characters, my favorites, stronger by doing that. Like, he'd be down to do that. Amatsu, man, free game. Come on. Let's improve this game. But yeah, Rachel, 1.8 million is very good. Funny enough, I am not a Ribrianne hater either. I am in favor of the Ribrianne Dokkan Fest. Maybe I'm the only one, but I am. These two were switched at birth. Goku feels like a 10th anniversary to you. Oh, well, Saiyan over. It's just that the Saiyan Day characters are this broken. I mean, should Daima Vegeta be even better? Sure. But, like, this is what happens, man. The Saiyan Day characters are just so good. Always. Oh, I mean, Festival, dude. I'm sorry. I mean, if you want to say, like, World Tournament, you just get in, do the missions, and get out or something like that. Like, Festival. It's not even close. World Tournament, to me, is the worst thing in this game. All right, we haven't done any quotes here. Let's get into some quote tweets. Best unit in the game. Oh, for Legends? I mean, I know that they're very good, right? They give you a good way. Like, they're one of the only, like, very good meta characters that can easily, like, eat. Once Cell gets that ult, he can rush, someone's dying. But this character doesn't die, right? Because you'll just, swap into the Trunks. So, like, I could get that. I mean, probably not best unit in the game, but they're definitely really high up there, right? I mean, that's the thing. Legends, the characters that have a second life are just, like, so fucking valuable, right? Like, I remember when that purple BoJack movie Gohan, it was introduced, and it was like, oh my god, we're gonna see this animation of Gohan reviving with Goku, like, 1,000,000 times in our life now, right? It's like, because you're just gonna see that every match. Kind of the same thing now with, like, AGL. Like, how often are we using AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku and we see his transformation? That it is happening constantly, right? Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, yeah. All right, so there's that. Worldwide this year should be Daima. Now, I think Daima could come at any time. Again, unlike Superhero, which they didn't have the heads up on, right? And it's just like Superhero showed up and it's like, oh shit, this is now a thing. We got to get this in. Daima, they had 1,000,000 years of pre-preparation for. So they've already got the crystal clear plan in place. I think, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Goma could easily be Tanabata, Golden Week, or Worldwide. I think they could be any. Could they just be LRs? I think they could. Right, just like Beast and stuff like that. I think they could. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I like Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, he's still pretty good. I mean, I could kind of overlook it. I do feel like this guy has got to be like a demon. They got to make him a demon. He's got to be like, like it's the title for the video needs to be cat laughing emojis, right? Like, that's, here, can we just jump over here? Like, if I just type in Glorio, it'll bring up the... Like, this needs to be Super Saiyan 4 Goku's title, right? Like, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for him. Make the release so much better if they were LRs. So that's still the only time that's ever happened, right? The only character introductions that were LRs were superhero characters. Every other character released as a TUR first. So we have 3, basically. Beast, Orange Piccolo, and Cell Max all were LRs before TURs. And as far as I could think, they're the only characters like that. I mean, I don't, like, maybe if we'd want to say, like, I guess, like, Anna Raza or something like that, but, I mean, you guys mostly know what I mean. I guess, yeah, Anna Raza does actually kind of fit in that, right? Because, like, we already have, like, you know, like, Goku, Krillin, Bulma, like, we've already got all of them individually as TURs. Huh, yeah, actually, Anna Raza does poke a hole in my theory, right? The character introduction into the game is just an LR. I can't think of another, though. So those 4, Beast, Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, and Anna Raza, are the 4 that debut in it. Like their introduction into the game of playable characters for us were LRs. Those 4. I mean, Anna Raza was just like a TUR boss, but oh wait, also watch High School D&D. That's what's the term? It's like ecchi or something like that, right? Where it's like it's not like hentai, but I mean, I've seen the you know, some of those girls. Well, I've seen them all over the timeline, right? Yeah. A lot of people love what's the girl with blue hair? It's like it's a Keno, right? What is the red-haired girl? Rias, right? I think it's Rias. Let's see. Okay, so this is my tier list. I wish we'd get a date on this. February 2023. Both of the 8th anniversary LRs were top 2 on release, and your tier list proves it. Well, oh, my tier list proves it, huh? Oh, damn, there you go, chat. My tier list proved it. They were always better than Orange Piccolo. I mean, I'm prone to making mistakes as well. One thing with my tier list, oh my god, I should do the TR tier list today. I mean, I'm prone to making mistakes, right? Like, even sometimes with these tier lists, I like to not rush into them. You know, just to let's quickly get it out and then, you know, end up making mistakes or something like that. Okay, there's no way this character should have been in front of Orange Piccolo. I mean, I probably shouldn't have done that. But, I mean, I do think GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, there was an argument. I don't know. I probably should have had Orange Piccolo at 1, though. And then that was kind of the top 3 for pretty much all of 2023, was GT Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Orange Piccolo, and then not the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, but Bulma. LR Bulma came out 3 months later. She came out in May. 7th anniversary LRs were still there. Yeah, that Carnival Goku, huh? Alright. Not having the unit be Great Ape Kid Goku's a generational missed opportunity. Could have linked with Path to Power Kid Goku, and he would have buffed Giant Ape Power. Yeah, it would have been more fun. 2 Kid Gokus in a row that can't link with the EZA, their celebration. Yeah, because when Path to Power Kid Goku came out, the Int Kid Goku, that was when he got his EZA. Yeah. So that's twice in a row. That's very true. I think Path to Power Kid Goku's EZA is quite good, though. It's just that they designed him with slot 3 in mind. Would rather have the pity. What's this picture? Dr. Pepper? Oh, okay. I would rather have the pity they implemented versus not having a pity at all. Okay. But the pity being 1,000 stones for regular Dokkan Festival coin LR. 2,500 for a Dokkan Fest LR is way too much. Well, here, let's read it. Okay, Dokkan Fest LR, it's a gotcha aspect wouldn't be so terrible. Yeah, but remember, it's like they put that number at such a spot where they feel like it's going to make them more money. That is the point. I mean, I'm not really defending it as much as I'm just trying to give you guys answers, right? Like, people would feel more inclined to summon on more banners. I do my best to tell people not to summon on every banner because the game is designed to get you to spend money, right? Less stones. I mean, sure. I mean, if they did something like this, it's obviously better for players overall. But again, I imagine that there's some type of data that shows them they have it at the proper spot, is what it is. Okay, not really a wait, excuse you. I know who you are. You fucker. You unblocked me just to get in the video, bastard. Piece of shit. But yeah, sure, I'll still do it. Because that's one thing, dude, I've been blown away with this. I mean, the older I get, I have become quite a bit of a, I am a bit of a troll. I can't fight it. I've become a bit of a troll. Me and my cat laughing emojis. But dude, listen, I swear to God, I'm talking with the ladies and I'm dropping cat laughing emojis. Like, that is my emoji, man. I use that. I talk to my mom and I use the cat laughing emoji. I'm so serious. I do. I use it everywhere. But it is so good for my personality and the the bit of trolling that I kind of dude, Ravens, half of the Baltimore Ravens fan base on Twitter has me blocked. I'm serious. I they were sick of seeing me. So dude. Yeah, Baltimore Ravens fans are they're soft. They're soft. The Dokkan community, you guys are way tougher than those pussy-ass Ravens fans. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Ravens fans, they think they're doing anything with their little shit. Go in the Dokkan community. That's where the real battles are raged. But anyway, yeah, because it's so after Elon does the update, I click on a tweet, and, you could just see the people who have you blocked. You just see it there. By the way, I think that probably is kind of a stupid update Elon did. I mean, I don't block anyone at all, but I mean, I'm like, damn, dude, a lot of people have me blocked all over. What the fuck? Yeah, anyway, okay, here, okay, let's see. Not really a hot take. Room warmth, Dokkan, okay. Wait, room warmth. Okay, and then, period. Dokkan had ups and downs. Game gets more free to play and newer player friendly, which is great. I'm hoping it stays that way. I mean, okay, so recently, I mean, this is not, okay, saying, the game has, a budget and stuff like that is a real thing. It's a real thing. It feels to me like that has gone up recently, right? I don't know if, Shueisha or Bandai or whatever, they're wait a minute, we have, a golden cash cow here. Time to put a little bit more into the investment. Maybe that's happening. And then maybe as kind of, an example of that, it's, allows them to, with more of a budget, and they could put more, characters out, and then that allows them to then be also a little bit more generous. I'm sure AN Style is probably referring to, remember, 10th anniversary did allow anyone to pick out a free character. That's got to be it, right? Newer player friendly, which is great. Well, yeah, okay, so they did have the version Z tutorial, but man, I mean, when I was going through with Iron, I was like, holy fuck, dude. There is so much, information. It's a mind fuck. I mean, it's easy for people to mock Iron nonstop with Dokkan, but, I mean, we've all been playing this for years. It is a lot of information that you're just being blasted. You're being hit with Gojo's, yeah, the domain. I was like, wait, what's... Yeah, the domain. Yeah, yeah. You're being hit with damn. What is it called? I can hear him saying it in Japanese. God damn, I gotta look up the actual title now, bro. It escapes me right now. What the hell? Of course, dude. Unlimited Void. I could hear him saying it in Japanese, but I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah. So it's dude, a new player into the game is being hit with Gojo's fucking domain, dude. Just massive information being funneled right into your eye sockets. It is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy, right? It's holy shit. But I mean, yeah, they definitely have taken steps to make it easier. Dokkan should not be that series in the end debut party because no LR Kid Buu. Singles? I'm not a big kid. I'm not a big singles guy. Not me. No way. And no LR Kid Buu. We should party because no LR Kid Buu? No, he's gonna happen eventually. Chat, LR Kid Buu, he's gotta come eventually, man. He's gotta come eventually. Follow up to mine on Trunks' disrespect. Oh, damn. It looks like he must have had a previous one that we didn't see. Okay. My intro tier list. AGL Ultimate Gohan? Oh, Int Broly? I disagree with him being on there. If this is a top 10. No Gamma 2? Okay, I mean, there are so many, like, intros that, like, I'm sure will be way better. Or like, that I could think, like, okay. I mean, I see some intros I like. Tech Bardock as potentially number 1. I mean, I do like that. There's some on here that don't really do it for me. That Majin Vegeta one, I'm sorry. I mean, that's just a me thing very clearly, but the Majin Vegeta one never really spoke to me. In Broly, I probably like the Tech Broly one. A little bit more energy in that. EG Ultimate Gohan, Tech UI intro is pretty freaking nuts, though, yeah. That is pretty insane, huh? Okay. Alright, so here's Shadow. We talking about the festival? Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Dude, I cannot believe, I'm sure if we just kept going and going, we'd see a lot of people that don't like festival. But we did 2 hours of looking at people's tweets about this, Dokkan right now, and we're, like, seeing almost nothing about festival. This is so crazy. Oh, here, let me, do that. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Hot take is I enjoy festival battles, okay. You wanted long, difficult content for a long time. Finally got it. I enjoy the end results of the stacking, planning towards the end. Don't enjoy the charges. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you guys. I'm not good at, like, speed. Like, oh, we gotta kill the boss as quick as possible, stuff like that. For me, I'm just not very good at that, right? So, but I think that is kind of a reason why I do like it, though, because I do find that challenging. And, I mean, it's different for me because I, have every unit rainbowed and I could just wail endlessly and the game is basically my job. But, like, I do really enjoy the challenge aspect of it. And that event does challenge for sure. You wish that was changed for a different set of mechanics and whatnot. The only thing, Shadow, right? The only thing, Shadow, is that I don't know if the charges are gone, the event is piss easy. It's not even a difficult event, basically. It's piss easy if there's no charges. The charges is what makes it tough, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, would we rather Vegito's damage be doubled and he was, like, locking instead of charges? Like, it would need to be something like that. Like, Vegito is triple supering 50 million supers and he locks if there's no, like, charges or something. Like, it's like, otherwise it's just not that tough. Like, every time they ever make a fight that's actually really hard, people hate it because, I mean, it's... Like, for them to make it tough, like, they gotta overcome the characters we have. Maybe in the future, something I would add to make this a little bit more tolerable. Oh, yeah, okay, let's see. Save and quit feature. Quit out of it to do your daily missions and get back into it. Like, yeah, so just like a I don't know, like a quick save type thing. Where you could leave it, come back in, but then once you go back in, like it's deleted. Like it's not like you would be able to keep doing that a lot. Like games have that. I think didn't Dragon Quest XI have a feature like that or something like that. But like a quick save. Yeah, I mean I don't see why they couldn't do that. And then just like once you'd go back in, it's gone. And maybe like limit it to where you can only do it like I don't know like 2 times or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's not. An ability to save your progress. I mean, if you die, you lose all progress or anything like that, right? You can't just go back in. But an ability to do like a quick save so you could go into a different part of the game is a pretty good idea. That's not something that would lower the difficulty. All that would, well, I mean, I guess it kind of would, sort of, but it would lower like mental difficulty, I guess. Because one of the reasons this event can be challenging is the pressure you're going to feel. It took me 2.5 hours to get here. I better not fuck up. Better not make that fucking orb mistake. You're gonna have another 2 hours to get here, right? So maybe something like that would lower the difficulty like ever so slightly, just like on like putting like mental stress on you. But giving players more options to like play the game and stuff like that, I think is really good. I didn't do my winning run in one sitting, so the time didn't bother me. Also, Truth acknowledged my win. Oh, yeah, no, awesome, yeah. Even a clear with items and stuff like that is really good in here. I mean, it's a tough fight. It's definitely it's a very tough fight. People who go, oh, it's not hard, it's just this. It's not hard, it's just this. Nah, shut up, it's hard. Like, it's hard. That little shit, oh, it's not hard, if not for this, if not for that, if not for this. Well, guess what? That does exist. That does exist. This does exist. So guess what? It's hard. There you go. All right, we'll look at like one or two more. Roadmap was a bad idea. Oh, I disagree, Legends Lover. I think the roadmap was awesome. I actually really liked it. Killed a lot of hype for me. Half of the list was so predictable and left no room for surprises. I suppose that is probably pretty true, though. Like, I mean, if you pulled up one of my early videos from, like, at this point, or another YouTuber or something like that, we would have been able to hammer in a lot of this. I mean, that is correct. They did pull a fast one on us, though, with Gogeta's banner unit being from Dragon Ball Super. You know that the reason they did that was to keep it hidden, and that's why they were so mad at themselves when they leaked Super Gogeta in the data download. Yeah, 100%. 100%, dude. But no, I disagree. I liked the roadmap. I liked it. I did. Game is the most fun when extreme class teams dominate the game. Oh, well, right now is definitely not the time for that because we've just entered into kind of like a new leader skill meta. Once, like, the anniversary, we already talked about it in this one, is always going to come out the gate with, you know, Super Saiyans and fusions and shit like that. Typically, like a villain is one of the first Dokkan Fests after anniversary. The April 1st Dokkan Fest, it's gotta be a villain, right? I mean, we have no villain 220% besides Goku and Frieza, and they're barely even a villain. I mean, it's like most of the time with that character, I just want to stay in that Goku form anyway. Most fun teams have ever come from Worldwide 2022, Worldwide 2023, with LR Zamasu's team, and the 9th anniversary of LR Broly's team. What about the Worldwide with Broly's team? You gotta mean Worldwide with Broly's team as well. Worldwide, typically, good villain teams come from every year. Yeah. Gogeta might be the best unit in the festival. Yeah, boy, that is true. Because because the thing is, Tech Vegito and Super Gogeta are limited to 4 turns. And in my opinion, it's because of this event. If you could transform Vegito into Vegito against the Daima characters and just leave him there the rest of the fight, and you knew that, that would completely destroy the difficulty. Like, I think the reason you only have 2 rotations is because of this event. But Gogeta is so important in that Daima phase because they have so much HP to kill them both, like with his counters. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say Vegito is number 1, but I could see why you'd say Gogeta is the second best character in here. And then it's so easy for them to stack, and it's pretty crazy. Kid Goku is a good option for Saiyan Day. Supposed to represent the 10th year of Dokkan starting, and this was the beginning of it all. Yeah, I mean, it literally is episode 1 of Dragon Ball. Satisfied with him as the pick for Saiyan Day. A lot of people weren't very satisfied with him. Again, he is scoring pretty low on me and Nano's hype index, but yeah, whatever. All right, guys, I think we'll end there. We will end here. I'm pretty impressed with people. I thought I was gonna have to be like, okay, again, festival sucks. We get it, 80th time. That didn't really happen. Now I feel like an idiot. Matsu did a terrible job of time mechanic having slot 1 sides of the character being turn restricted. They're most seen at turn 1. 10th anniversary LRs will age like ass. We'll see. Festival should be taken into account. It's the hardest fight in the game. Yep, pretty obvious. Yeah, chat. Let me know what you guys think about the current state of the game and stuff like that. I do like the festival. I understand why some people, maybe don't like it, but I mean, it is here to stay for sure. So, again, good luck to everyone grinding the World Tournament. Hope you guys have a good day. We're done here. Hot takes. Love y'all. Mwah! I'll catch y'all next time.